morning. It's well, morning. It's about a bit after 6 in the morning. Sunrise here in Kho Kraden, Thailand, and we've just left the mooring that we had last night at that beautiful little bay. But during the night, the wind swung around to the east and left us with an onshore breeze, which is kind of good because the forecast is all nor'westerlies. But right now we're getting an easterly, and I think it's associated with some rain bands that are behind us, just some little localized stuff. So we've taken advantage of that. As soon as we had daylight and we could see the fishing nets, we are on the move. So I've got the main up. I'm just about to set the head sail, and I don't think we'll get a lot of sailing out of this, but at least we won't be fighting it, at least for the next hour or so, until that nor'westerly starts to fill in again. So a little tropical shower there. It's kind of nice because it cools everything down. It also shuts down our visibility as well. Up ahead of me I've got 2 trawlers working in a pair. But obviously I can't see more than about 100 metres in front of the vessel at the moment, so we're just going slow. Luckily they're on AIS. Most of the boats here are not on AIS, so that's allowing me to at least have an idea of where they are. I'm going to zip around behind them. Tarn's downstairs, and this rain shower should be over fairly soon, hopefully. So this is what we're up to today. We're coming out of here. Oh, let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. This was Kho Kraden. We've gone about 2.5 hours towards Kho Lantai, and we're going all the way up here to Kho Phi Phi Don, which I think is this big one. And then the next day, hopefully, zip across to Chalong, Phuket. So, see how it works out. So we're approaching Kho Phi Phi Don, and I think the other one's called Kho Phi Phi or something. Yeah, one's small, one's big, I guess. Anyway, we're going to go to Kho Phi Phi Don, which is the bigger one, and there's potentially some moorings in there. If there are and they look good, we'll pick one up for the night, and if not, then we'll probably just find somewhere we can anchor. We're going to spend the night here before we go and check in at Chalong Bay tomorrow. Obviously we're not allowed to go ashore, but it's, you know, the most logical place for us to have a rest here after that passage north. But it's beautiful country. Have a look at these islands. They're really steep, sheer limestone sort of cliffs just dropping into the water, and apparently it offers quite clear water for snorkeling, lots of coral reef, and it's not fished out. So we just had a little poke into Phi Phi Don here, into the main bay, but we bailed from the anchorage because it's just too crazy busy. There's no public moorings, and it's very deep right up to the beach. It's just not the conditions that I'd want to be anchoring in and relaxing in. So yeah, we're going to ditch. To give you some idea, look at all the traffic coming through here. There's probably, oh shit, there'd have to be 20 boats on the move just there in that shot. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, we'll go find a quieter spot, I think. So we're just heading up the east side of Kho Phi Phi now. Oh, not Kho Phi Phi. This is Kho Phi Phi. We're going up the east side of that now, just dodging all these million speedboats. Pretty little island, lots of little tiny little bays with bungalows and everything from rustic to 5-star. Really quite pretty. A bit like my wife. Check out those limestone cliffs in the background. Just beautiful. This is the bay we've decided we're going to go and anchor in, or pick up a mooring in, one of the two. Looks nice, huh? And here's JB Rosie, the boat that we're sailing with at the moment. And John, he's sailing solo, dropping his pick just off the beautiful beaches of Kho Phi Phi Don. Beautiful. How good's that? We're anchored a fair way off the beach actually. We could have snuck in quite a bit closer. But I'm feeling like there might be the potential for thunderstorms tonight, and if that happens and I swing around and face the beach, I'd like a little bit of swinging room, so there you go. So I've got about 60 metres of chain out in 15 metres of water, so it's more than enough, you know, for what we might expect here. But how good is this? It's just beautiful, absolutely stunning. There's islands everywhere, water's reasonably clean. Yeah. Happy here? Are we happy?
Oh yes, sure.
Very happy. We're happy. Pretty sure there's no crocodiles.
No.
There could definitely be jellyfish here, I reckon. Because, you know, the oceans are pretty raped around here, so the jellyfish are the only thing that lives. Oh, there's a wave to surf on. It's surprisingly warm, the water. It must be close to 30 degrees Celsius, the water here. Very, very warm. I guess it warms up in the bay that, you know, Phuket's part of. There must be a name for it and I don't know it. But it's all sort of fairly sheltered water in here and fairly shallow, so I guess it warms up in the tropical sun, so it stays warm. But we had a good run today. We ended up motoring / motor sailing all the way, but we did get here before those nor'westerlies kicked in at 15 to 20 knots, so that's made the run here, and we'll go clear in tomorrow at Shalong Bay. But this is good, I can spend 2 weeks here, my darling. Easy.